Well, can you give us a little bit of background about what made you decide to start drinking Kangen water and be involved in alkaline water?
Well, I was in another business, and a lady I was associated with that business, and it went broke for both of us. She heard about this Kangen water, and she was ringing me up about different things. At the end of each conversation, she said, "You got to try this alkaline water, this Kangen water." And she's in Brisbane, and I kept saying, "Look, I've had enough with direct selling businesses. Don't waste your time." Anyway, she was persistent, and 12 months later, and I, of course, secretly I was doing research on this. I'm an engineer and I like to research things. I was secretly doing research on it, and one day she eventually said, "Look, I'm coming to Sydney from Brisbane. Will you at least look at the system?" I said, "Yeah." And she, in fact, stayed at my house with my wife and myself.
Oh, nice.
And I started drinking the Kangen water, and like in 6 days that she was with us, my health just changed completely.
In 6 days?
In 6 days.
Oh, wow.
By the way, she made me drink a lot of water. A lot of water. She's that kind of person. She's very forceful.
Yeah.
And I started drinking the water. I had a huge turnaround in my health. I had to have a machine. In those days, we had to import them from overseas. I got my machine from Hong Kong, and I haven't looked back since.
Oh, they didn't have a head office in Australia with those days? Okay, so you had to...
In fact, that was in that was in January 2010. I had a call in April 2010 saying that I helped to set up the company here in Australia. So a new general manager was appointed. He came out here a few weeks later. I took him to real estate agents. I took him to the Direct Selling Association that I knew well. And 2 weeks later, he recommended him to the owner of the company to set up here and where to set up in Macquarie Park. And another 2 weeks after that, the company was operating. Oh, so wow. That all happened 4 months after I actually got my machine.
4 weeks after that, and then you helped him to set up the head office in Australia?
Australia, yeah.
Oh wow, how interesting is that?
Yeah.
And it's been quite a while sometimes now. Yeah. People come to you for answers on the water and health, right? What led you become such an expert in this field of alkaline water?
Well, first of all, 12 months before I made the decision. I mean, I could have got benefits 12 months earlier, but I had to know for sure. I'm a real skeptic. Anyone who's an engineer, technical, they're skeptic about everything.
Yeah, I do have a few people that I know the engineer, and they are similar to that.
So I picked up a lot of knowledge in that time. As soon as I started using it, and I realised that it really was genuine, a real genuine health product, I kept researching, and I'll never stop learning. I'm that kind of person. To the extent where people that are not even associated with me, there are other distributors, will actually call me and say, "Look, I've got this question, can you help me out?" And honestly, I'll never stop learning. I love it. But I have to say that in all that research, one of the things I discovered was a lot of BS around alkaline bodies, alkaline products. There's a lot of BS.
Yeah.
And one of the things I've been able to do is identify what is truth,
okay,
and what is BS. And I'll fight anybody who tries to give BS, because that just confuses people.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, then that was quite interesting. Learned a lot of new things today from yourself, like I've always been. Like I said, we're always here to learn, and we keep on learning and learn new things. So if anybody wants to know any information, I'm here myself, Ian's here, we can get in a phone conversation, or you can come to one of the events. We're on it's on the Facebook events. Actually, it's on the Facebook page. We're on that once a month in the head office in Macquarie Park. So if anyone's interested, the dates are there. You can just go on there, RSVP in the Facebook page, or if you want to know any more information, we're more than happy to help. So I'm here myself. Ian's had a lot of experience. I've had a lot of experience myself in health and doing a lot of reading and research and things like that as well. So if I can't answer your question, I've got Ian here to back me up. He always has and always will. Is that alright?
Sure.
Yeah. So if you want more information about it, let us know. You want to try the water, let us know. You want to come to the event, let us know. So just comment, email, contact number, anything that you wish. Alright guys, so thank you again. It was an absolute pleasure, like always. And hopefully seeing some of you in the next event at the end of the month. Alright, bye for now.
Bye.